Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another reaction video where today we're going to be reacting to FROSTPUNK Rap Battle Faithless Order, Dan Bull vs Stupendium. Now this is going to be legendary. We know when these two creators combine their powers, let's just say, they destroy whatever track they're on. That's just a fact. They are, in my opinion, probably some of the most top tier people in nerdcore currently. So yeah, FROSTPUNK is a game that I very much love. If you want to know my opinions on FROSTPUNK and stuff, go and watch my previous reaction to the Stupendium's 2022 remaster of a FROSTPUNK song he's done. They've done even, sorry. Yeah, go check that out basically first. There was a comment in the description that said, this song existed, I had no clue, and I thought I had to immediately react to it. So here we are. Faith vs Order, they're the two factions in FROSTPUNK that you want to, kind of choose. I usually go down order, my personal preference, but let's see who will be who. Will Stupendium be order, or will Dan Bull be order? Let's find out. Oh yeah, because it's a rap battle. When it's a rap battle, I usually kind of choose who's going to win from the front. Well, make like a little bet. I don't know who they're portraying, so I can just go off Faith vs Order. And I think Order's going to win, in my opinion. That is based solely on the fact that I choose Order when I play FROSTPUNK. Right, let's get to the reaction, guys. And make sure you subscribe as well. Let's go. Already, this beat fits the game. And you have to have the custom logos for the video. That's just a must. You know what? I would like to turn off all ads. I also find it ironic how YouTube is advertising an ad block when they have a premium. That removes the ads. Nice one, YouTube. Oh, let me read this. By order of our captain, subscribe. Subscribe, guys. The original video will be in the description link as well. Go and watch that before you watch me react to it.
Gather brothers, gather sisters, soothe your blisters by the fire, though our bones may...
Stupendium is Faith. You can hear the righteousness and charisma in his voice, in their voice already.
We know our spirits never tire. The temperature's low, but our purpose is much higher. What's behind us mustn't blind us to divineness that transpires. Now our spires have expired. Well, you
spires have expired. That's a good bit of wordplay there. I'm also loving the costumes. Very befitting of the game.
Now our spires have expired. Well, you rest in each of you. London's not a place, it wasn't left beneath our boots, and by grace we have been blessed with that most elegant of truth. You stand here not abandoned, but as testament and proof. For the city is its people, and its people are its heart, stood together against...
So I'm not hearing many dishes at the moment. So is this more of kind of a battle of ideology? If so, this will be very interesting, because obviously Faith vs Order is very two opposing ideologies, realistically. You could argue enough Faith is Order. You could argue that. But yeah, let's just see how this plays out.
Proof for the city is its people, and its people are its heart, stood together against the weather, against the coming of the dark. Near a lantern has been lit with so righteous a spark when providence claimed continence.
Stupendium would make a great speaker. Like religious speaker. I don't know, I can't remember what they're called. Sermons? Are they called? We got Dan playing Order. I appreciate the difference in their vocal delivery as well. Dan's straight away more serious, which Order is obviously more serious, and Stupendium is righteous, charismatic, as many faith leaders are in the real world.
As awful forceful storms removed borders, forced to leave the warmth behind, the daylight hours grew shorter. Unable to read at night, the people might dispute law books, ushering the death of joy. Division made a new order. Brute force and discipline ensures all the citizens are chipping in sufficiently, under threat of imprisonment.
Side note, it took me so long to beat Frostpunk when I first played it. If you haven't played Frostpunk before, I highly recommend you play it. It is, if you're into city building games, it was just a completely different experience to what I was used to.
Liberty's prohibited, retired, it's mandatory compliance now. To keep the fire alight, we need to stamp any defiance out. We can ill afford the price of human rights, nor pay the cost of anger, so we stifle scrutinizing eyes astray with propaganda. The only way that we can pull through is under cruel rule. If a single person falls out of line, we all do.
The whole, like, internal rhyme schemes, just the flow, the delivery, it's just always on point with that. You can just never fault him for it. We get a little chorus as well. Lovely. And Stupendium on the chorus is always gonna work. And yeah, the sun won't rise. The game is set obviously in a kind of like an ice age, basically. Okay. Also, I forgot to say who do I think won the first verse. I do that now. I'm going to give that first verse to Order. I preferred the kind of aggressive, delivery is what I preferred. That's just a personal preference. If you guys disagree with me, let me know who you think won on that first round. But I'm going to give that first round to Order. So let's remember, Order is 1-up right now.
Those who would defy us, would choose oppression or ascension for the pious dissidents without repent, bent on questioning the diest was did I am this pariahs and their heretic messiah.
Twisted Iron Fist. Oh, I think they're going after.
Bent on questioning the diest was did I am this pariahs and their heretic messiah. Winter blizzards to infinity, so sing the hymn.
I think they're actually dissing each other now.
For the pious dissidents without repent, bent on questioning the diest.
Are bent on questioning the dice. Twisted Iron Fist pariahs. Iron Fist Order, yeah. Okay, so now they're having a battle. So I guess the first round was kind of the ideologies introducing themselves, setting them up, and now they're going to be going at each other. Very interesting layout for a battle.
Messiah, winter blizzards to infinity, so sing the hymns and litanies, hand in and skin the sinners if you wish to skin divinity. Each shiver will deliver us, deliverance in time, burn the innocence for penitence if we preempt the crime.
Burn the innocence, wait.
Deliverance in time, burn the innocence for penitence.
Burn the innocence for penitence, preempt the crime. That is an evil looking face right there.
Can expect a second doomsday. Unquestioning our destiny, relentless we pursue fate. Alone I have been chosen to be spoken through by true grace.
I have been chosen to be spoken to by true grace. I think all religious leaders are a bit like that, aren't they? They are the chosen ones. I think they're a bit full of themselves. If you disagree with me in the comments, please tell me why you disagree with me as well. Then just say, tell me why.
Frozen omens say we should invoke another crusade.
They always be crusading as well. Why can't they all just get along?
Crush the scent from those who claim we must repent. How could a benevolent God subject us to such events again?
That is my mindset.
From those who claim we must repent. How could a benevolent God
subject you to such events? So a funny little thought experiment. So God in most cultures is perceived as all good. All good means obviously no suffering, but yeah, there's disease, murders, that is suffering. So therefore, God is either not there or not all good. So either they're wrong on their descriptions or they're wrong all entirely. Just a fun little thought experiment.
subject expect us to such events against the elements, precious seconds each of us has.
Also, just a side note, I wasn't just being mean to religious people for the sake of being mean. I understand it provides you with a sense of purpose and stuff, but that's my personal opinion.
Completing public penance could have been invested putting up the tents. Pragmatism's born of pessimism, not a full-blown pestilence infecting desperate residents with false hope. Now they've sworn oaths and pledged commitment to a cult. No mercy will be shown or quarter given. Fetch the coiled rope and hang them by the necks until it's taught. The lesson learned is certain. No forgiveness for giving attention to those worthless sermons. No measure of faith will keep you warm or sate your appetite. So
and obviously warmth is the goal here, guys. You get cold in the lands of Frostpunk. Yeah, kind of either way you go, really, Faithless Order. You'll end up killing your citizens for things that they really shouldn't be killed for. But also, as I mentioned at the start of the video, the beat is such a good choice for this game. I just realised they just had their second verses. I'm going to give that one to Order again, in my opinion. So either way, I think Order has won this video for me, unless they have a really awful verse played dance. It's highly unlikely. As the people fall in line and march in time with iron might, non-believers shan't deceive us. We shall quit their cheek with grievance. In this ceaseless season, we redeem the meek with bleak obedience, seeking each unheeding heathen. See them bleed or plead allegiance. Blessed be relief from freedom. Do you hear that internal rhythm then? That just sounds so good. We shall quit their cheek with grievance. In this ceaseless season, we redeem the meek with bleak obedience, seeking each unheeding heathen. See them bleed or plead allegiance. Blessed be relief from freedom, lest you feel a need for treason. Since the precept was decreed, its certainty was predetermined. Mere vermin of the people, thus they need to be subservient. They deserve paternal leadership, paternally prescriptive. Turn a leaf in the journal. Paternal leadership. That's the way most dictatorships go. They deserve paternal leadership, paternally prescriptive. Turn a leaf in the journal. Weep as you read the scriptures. The book of laws is closed. It's frozen shut and couldn't thaw. But should the storm subside, it might be time to write a couple more.
Thank you.
Okay then, guys. That is going to be my reaction to the Frostpunk rap battle, Faithless Order, Danbull versus the Stupendium. And I think you guys know who I'm going to choose to win that. I'm going to say Order won that. I am biased, yes, because I prefer Order in the actual game itself. But in my opinion, I prefer the more aggressive tone. And there's no denying that Dan's flow and rhyme schemes are just never missing. Now, that's not taken away from the Stupendium at all. The Stupendium had extremely strong verses and fit into the role of Faith absolutely perfectly. They were so righteous and charismatic all the way throughout, which is what Faith is. It's all charisma. So yeah, that's going to be my reaction to the Frostpunk rap battle. If you guys disagree with who I said won this, please let me know in the comments. Please go and subscribe to Stupendium and Danbull. Links will all be in the description for you. Go and click on them and make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.